Perseph One, Ces Cru alumni, Motor Mouth, yeah.
Hold up, you don't know your soda finger pop. Straight up, spray the grammar Glock. Chillin' with King Cooper in the chamber. Cooking up, turtle soup in the pot. Motor mouth, flow the mort. Import and a knot. Chillin' with King Cooper in the chamber. Cooking up, turtle soup in the pot. Hold up, you don't know your soda finger pop. Straight up, spray the grammar Glock. Chillin' with King Cooper in his chamber. Cooking up, turtle soup in the pot. Motor mouth, flow the mort. Import and a knot. Chillin' with King Cooper in his chamber. Cooking up, turtle soup in the pot. Algorithm synchronicity, half nigger alien out in the city. Minus the bammer, half-ass incidity. Hand on chopping block tops, back to trash committee. Fast delivery, passion filling me. Locked in the machine, auxiliary. Swillery banks, egotistical killing spree. Front row at Apocalypse 3, holding on to artillery. Infinitely, grammar blocks turning squares into polygons regularly. Taking all shapes and sizes, we can't sit around wasting time, crutched with pity. Too paranoid to ever fail, never letting the less skin escaping. Fluctuating, looking to open the floodgates with Reiki. What's next on the sundial, ray beam. Waking mausoleum, raise the dead, fornicate sugar skulls, minimize raging with the demon multiplying like babies. Masterminded blueprint, no tracing, sold and sympathetic towards a steady maybe playthings. This is all yes ma'am, standing against the force that actually hates things. High priestess dedicate all day to pray for. Hold up, you don't know your soda finger pop. Straight up, spray the grammar Glock, chillin' with King Cooper in the chamber. Cooking up, turtle soup in the pot. Motor mouth, flow the mort. Import and a knot, chillin' with King Cooper in his chamber. Cooking up, turtle soup in the pot. Hold up, you don't know your soda finger pop. Straight up, spray the grammar Glock, chillin' with King Cooper in his chamber. Cooking up, turtle soup in the pot. Motor mouth, flow the mort. Import and a knot, chillin' with King Cooper in his chamber. Cooking up, turtle soup in the pot. The realist, the famous, putting down Maybelline, figuring out what is make-believe. There is danger in knowledge and a spirit vacancy. Trading in liquor for a bit more empathy. Trying to change the world every morning high as can be. Let it lock in on some now I can see. She's a fire starter in the wilderness, into pride, departure, tenderness. Faithfully, living life thankfully and cage-free. Heart and soul into every single phrasing. This is amazing at the making for the queens of the May Kings. Much more than a paint scheme's daydream. Haters come try and tag soon as I get a single slate clean. Steadily stubborn, simply switch it up for the mainstream. Even if watered down, still be one of the weirdest straight out of an A-team. Feel like we've been preparing for this outside of the safety. Targets hit and blindfolded, how high can this wavelength take me? Hold your composure with a face for the cuts. How many loons that been leaking? Only taping it up, retractable claws. Blood runs and then falls straight into a cup. Stares into a crystal ball, rubbing out wanderlust. Dervish stimulus, vanish into dust. Wondering whenever you mention us, this planet was heavily, planet full of distractions. Hope you focus in and land a pattern, subconscious at random with answers. Oops, hold up, you don't know your soda finger pop. Straight up, spray the grammar Glock, chillin' with King Cooper in the chamber. Cooking up, turtle soup in the pot. Motor mouth, flow the mort. Import and a knot, chillin' with King Cooper in his chamber. Cooking up, turtle soup in the pot. Hold up, you don't know your soda finger pop. Straight up, spray the grammar Glock, chillin' with King Cooper in his chamber. Cooking up, turtle soup in the pot. Motor mouth, flow the mort. Import and a knot, chillin' with King Cooper in his chamber.
Ubi, turtle soup in the pot. Blaze it when I'm animated with family in the canvas painted by this hand. Amazing, y'all wandering lost in the land of David. Running, you can't escape. My team coming to brand the game. In the booth, I'm Rasputin from Anastasia, breathing Animatrix. I'm a man of patience, my reason to span the ages. I'm leaving you standing naked and bloody up both of your hands and faces. You benefit from an amputation. My click sick is a cancer patient. They planned to raid it, but soon as my team showed up, cancellation, fold up. Hold up, you don't know your soda from your pop. Bang the grammar Glock, I load them in a lock. Move state to state, the show don't ever stop. And I'm too great to hate, I voted for Barack. Yes, likeness of the Loch Ness objects make it appear to be closer than you thought. My face saturate the photo in your shop. My legs stash to 8, Robocop, hone the pop. Flow don't stop, hone the shot. I got train killers in my dojo. More so than yours, I sport the sport coat. My vocal spray, the Tres Ocho. In close quarter war, the flow the more. Snatch up control like it's over sport. Lights out, Perseph One, close the door up. Poor defense with the best show before. Hold up, you don't know your soda finger pop. Straight up, spray the grammar Glock. Chillin' with King Cooper in his chamber. Cooking up, turtle soup in the pot. Motor mouth, flow the mort. Import and a knot, chillin' with King Cooper in his chamber. Cooking up, turtle soup in the pot. Hold up, you don't know your soda from your pop. Straight up, spray the grammar Glock, chillin' with King Cooper in his chamber. Cooking up, turtle soup in the pot. Motor mouth, flow the mort. Import and a knot, chillin' with King Cooper in his chamber. Cooking up, turtle soup in the pot.